Welcome back to DoItMyselfGarage. GTO's been acting up a little bit lately. I noticed it about a month ago. It's been getting worse. And if you take a look at my clutch fan here, this thing's supposed to spin freely. It's cold right now. And she turns pretty darn hard. So what's happening is that thing is turning all the time. It's obviously seized up. Something's wrong in there. And when I hit about 2,500 RPM, it's not releasing like it should. It's once you get to a certain RPM, she's supposed to not turn anymore. And so then the belt starts squealing because she's pulling a little too hard. You know, you're trying to fly an airplane at that point. So I ordered a new fan clutch. But in the meantime, I've got to get this one off of here. I'm going to try it, just the fan will show up tomorrow. I'll get this off of here, see if I can see what's wrong with it, if it's something that can be rebuilt. Otherwise, the new one was under $60, brand new shipped, brand new AC Delco. So I'll put a link in the description to that, but let's get this one off for here. I already started loosening the bolts. Let's get it off here, take a look at it, see if we can see what's wrong with it. Alright, so I ran the bolts back in there. I was just kind of curious if they were going to clear. I haven't tried turning it over, but I did put a mirror behind there, and boy, it's awfully close. So if I was going to run an electric fan on this, I'd probably have to put some washers under those bolts just to make sure they weren't going to hit the front of the pump. But in the meantime, the new pump will be here tomorrow. I'm going to take the fan. The fan has some dings in it, and I don't remember where those came from, so I don't know if it was colliding with the bolt on the power steering over there or something. It's entirely possible. I did hear some noises and stuff when I would get up really high RPM. Like I say, that clutch wasn't disengaging at all over 2,500 RPM like it's supposed to. So I was running into some issues. So I'm gonna go clean up clean up the fan, put a fresh coat of paint on it, and then that new clutch will be here tomorrow, and I should be able to throw her back in here and we'll be good to go. And my granddaughters helped me put the bolts in the fan. Now I just got to mount this on there. And I don't know if you saw it, but the pulley is still on here. The belts are still tight. If you're real careful, the way that this thing sits on there, on that little hub, you can take this off without loosening the belts or anything. So I'm going to take the bolts off. The bottom one I'm just going to take loose. And then this new hub has like a slot in it. I'm just going to slide it into the bottom bolt. That way no chance of the whole thing falling off. And I should be able to put it back together without any problems. I am going to put a little bit of blue Loctite on the threads. Alright, let's get this off of here. 1/2 inch. These are fine thread. In case you're ever looking for bolts, you lose yours. They are fine thread. But I still have thread left. Right there, with any luck, should be able to sneak this back down in here. Nope, because that little center hub, I gotta take that bolt all the way out. That's okay. Didn't fall off last time. I was hoping to be sneaky about it. I don't think I like that. With those slots, I'm going to need a washer. They did send lock washers with it, but they're a split washer. So I'm going to use a flat washer and Loctite. There's plenty of threads here to use a flat washer. It's a fairly thin flat washer, so I'm not worried about having thread engagement or anything like that. What's nice with that center hub is that automatically, oops, I didn't put Loctite on that thing. sitting here talking to you and I forget things. Had that in another video. I believe I took a tire off with only having the vehicle on the jack stand instead of on the, or only having the vehicle on the jack instead of having a jack stand under the car. So someone pointed it out and I'm like, yeah, that's the danger of concentrating on chatting with someone or getting distracted. So yeah, be careful when you're working out in your garage. Accidents can happen at home just as easily as they can happen at your work. I know how we always concentrate on being safe at work, but you gotta be safe out in your garage too, man. One of my coworkers was joking with me, you know, about wearing safety glasses and stuff out in the garage, and yeah, it's not really a joke, man. You gotta be careful. And of course the blue Loctite. We can get back out later if we need to. But keeps things from vibrating apart. Alright, she's all back in there, tightened up. Let's fire it up and see if it works. Better. Anytime I went to 2,500 RPM, that belt was just screaming for its life. I'm going to go ahead and take it for a drive, make sure everything's okay. But yeah, look at that fan clutch working like it's supposed to. Wow, talk about a night and day difference. I imagine that thing's been failing slowly over time, probably since I put it in the car. The car is so much more quiet. I have so much more power because I'm not driving that fan all the time. All I can say is wow. Again, I'll put a link in the description down below to the one I picked up off of Amazon. It's AC Delco brand. It came in less than 2 days. Free shipping if you're on Prime. I'm going to be going to car show at Maple Lake and a car show in St. Cloud this weekend. So Maple Lake's on Saturday, the big Gearheads show down there, and then on Sunday it'll be the Pantowners show here in St. Cloud. Both of those are pretty big events. The one in St. Cloud has a monstrous swap meet. So come on out and say hello. Love to meet some people, see some more. I've been getting a little more feedback on some of my videos, so I really appreciate that. Like, share, subscribe, all those great things, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.